Hey guys, it's Sophie and welcome back to my channel. So as many of you know, World Whale Day for this year has been and gone, but because I absolutely adore cetaceans, I wanted to make a video where I share my favourite facts about them. Every single species of cetacean is unique and different in their own brilliant ways, so I really hope you learned something new in this video, so let's get into it. So my first crazy fact about cetaceans that many people may not know is that they have hair. Now when you think of whales you may not think of luscious locks like us humans have, but they do have hair follicles because they are mammals. When cetaceans are born they have short little hairs all over their rostrum, but shortly after birth they will lose these completely, especially in the case of odontocetes, which are toothed whales. However, there is one noticeable exception, which is the Amazon River dolphin, which has these stiff little hairs all over its body for its entire lifetime, probably to help it find food in the murky waters where it lives, as these dolphins are basically blind. Now the vast majority of mysticetes, or baleen whales, have hair follicles, but species such as the humpback whale have visible hairs their entire lives. The bumps on a humpback whale's head are called tubercles, and in each of these tubercles there's a hair follicle which contains a single hair. Depending on the species, whales usually have a small amount of hairs ranging from 30 to 100. So next time you're on a whale watching trip, if you can get close enough to these animals in a safe environment, you may be able to even see these hairs. Now my second fact is quite a special one because there's actually been a new discovery of a species of whale off the southern US coast. Now this new species is known as the Rice's whale, but has already been considered endangered because there's only been reports of fewer than 100 individuals. Once considered to be a population of bride's whales, these animals were actually found to have a feeding strategy that took them a lot deeper into the ocean. After scientists collected and analysed different skin samples and also compared the skeletons of different species, they realised that they were dealing with a whole new species of whale. Due to anthropogenic threats such as ship strikes, the future for these whales is very uncertain, but hopefully with new conservation techniques there may be a positive future for these animals. Talking about new discoveries, let's move on to killer whales for my third fun fact. Now you may already be aware of the population of killer whales in Argentina that exhibit a hunting behaviour known as intentional stranding. Up until this point, this was the only known ecotype and killer whale population that was displaying this type of behaviour, but now they found killer whales doing it in the northern hemisphere. Bigs, or transient orcas in the Salish Sea, have now been documented deliberately stranding themselves on beaches to ambush their prey. Along with teamwork, this behaviour takes a lot of patience and practice, but is particularly dangerous to the animals involved. If the killer whales get it wrong and miss their timing, they could easily become beached and not be able to get back into the ocean. This could be fatal. Now so far there's been no successful predations in this area of the killer whale successfully managing to hunt one of the harbour seals or their pups. But who knows, with some time and practice this could become a regular hunting strategy for this pod of orcas. Fact number 4 is all about beluga whales. Also known as the canaries of the sea, beluga whales are one of the most vocal of all cetaceans. These clicks, chirps and whistles and many other vocalizations are how the belugas echolocate in the cold, murky Arctic waters where they live. Belugas also have another unique adaptation. Unlike most whales, the vertebrae in the back of a beluga's neck isn't fused together, which gives them this unique ability to be able to move their head up and down and side to side, just like us humans can. In fact, belugas have many different adaptations that make them perfectly adapted to living in the icy oceans that they call home. So there you go guys, that was just a couple of my favourite cetacean facts that I wanted to share with you all. I could honestly go on talking about whales and dolphins for hours and hours, but we don't have time for that. So on that note guys, I'm going to wish you a great rest of your day, stay safe, and I will see you all very soon.